Every single night after 50, your body performs a delicate chemical balancing act. On one side, you've got cortisol, your stress hormone and essential immune system coach, trying to stay switched on. On the other, there's melatonin, your sleep and cellular repair hormone. When these two are out of sync, it can feel like your brain has lost its off switch. You might wake up at 3 a.m. or feel exhausted by noon. But here's the thing. 3 ancient herbs, used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years, can actually help support that natural shift back to melatonin. And the secret ingredient they all need to work? It's one mineral that's often missing in the modern diet, especially for those of us over 50. Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome to OmniHealthy, your home for practical health solutions rooted in ancient wisdom and modern science. If you find this kind of content helpful, just hit that subscribe button. It really supports the channel and keeps these health tips coming your way. Before we dive in, always consult your healthcare provider before making changes to your diet or lifestyle. My goal here is to share research and natural health insights. You decide what fits your wellness journey. This content is for educational purposes only. Let's start with something that may change how you think about cortisol. Cortisol is not your enemy. In fact, in the morning, cortisol is your best friend. It wakes up your immune system, sharpens your mental focus, mobilizes your energy, and even helps drive vitamin C into your immune cells. We've all Googled cortisol at 2 in the morning and convinced ourselves it's the villain of our health story. But in the morning, it's your body's built-in alarm clock, personal trainer, and immune system coach, all rolled into one. The real problem kicks in after 9 at night. After 50, your HPA axis, that's your hypothalamus, pituitary, and adrenal glands working as a team, starts losing its natural timing. Cortisol that should be tapering off quietly at sunset starts lingering, staying elevated for hours longer than it should. And here's the biological reality. Cortisol and melatonin operate in a natural inverse relationship. When cortisol stays high into the evening, it can significantly hinder your pineal gland's ability to release melatonin. As one rises, the other is designed to go down. It isn't just a preference, it's how our circadian chemistry is wired to work. So what does that mean for you? No deep sleep, no cellular repair, no growth hormone release, no real rest. And the next morning you wake up already running on empty, which raises your cortisol even higher to compensate, which blocks your melatonin again that night. This is the cycle that is aging you faster than anything else after 50. Most sleep supplements completely ignore it. They try to knock you out without addressing the actual problem. That's like trying to fill a bathtub while the drain is still open. Before we get to our 3 ancient herbs, we need to talk about the mineral that ties this entire system together. Magnesium. I know you're thinking, oh great, another magnesium video. Stay with me, because this is different. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the human body. But for the cortisol-melatonin system specifically, it does 3 essential things. First, it supports your GABA receptors, the calm-down switches in your brain that tell your nervous system to stop firing. Second, it regulates your HPA axis feedback loop, the mechanism that's supposed to tell your adrenal glands to stop producing cortisol at night. Third, it is the essential cofactor for the final enzymatic step that converts serotonin into melatonin inside your pineal gland. No magnesium? The melatonin factory shuts down, no matter how many herbs you take. Think of magnesium as the brake fluid of your nervous system. Without it, even the most powerful herbal breaks in the world can't fully stop your cortisol engine. And here's the part that should get your attention. Research suggests that up to 75% of adults over 50 in the United States are not getting adequate magnesium from food. The early symptoms look exactly like normal aging: poor sleep, muscle tension, anxiety, and fatigue. Sound familiar? Every herb we are about to discuss is amplified significantly when your magnesium levels are adequate. And we are going to show you how to get it from food, not just pills. Herb number 1. Ashwagandha. I know the name sounds like something from a fantasy role-playing game, but this root has been central to Ayurvedic medicine for over 3,000 years. Its name literally translates to smell of a horse, referring to the primal vitality and strength it was believed to impart. Unlike that mushroom coffee trend your friend keeps telling you to try, ashwagandha actually has substantial clinical research backing it up. Research suggests ashwagandha works directly on your HPA axis, specifically on the feedback loop that is supposed to signal your adrenal glands to stop pumping cortisol after sunset. The active compounds, called withanolides, appear to muffle that late-night cortisol signal without completely suppressing cortisol, which is important, because remember, you still need morning cortisol. A 2019 double-blind, placebo-controlled study published in the journal Medicine found that participants taking a standardized ashwagandha root extract experienced cortisol reductions of up to 28% compared to the placebo group. That is a significant shift, enough to allow melatonin to actually rise and do its job. The withanolides in ashwagandha also need magnesium as a cofactor to help support your GABA receptors, the ones that slow your brain's firing pattern from alert beta waves into relaxed alpha waves at night. This is the neurological shift that has to happen before melatonin can rise. Ashwagandha opens the door, magnesium holds it open. Your synergy food for ashwagandha is Montmorency Tart cherries. Not the sweet cherries, not the maraschino cherries in your cocktail, the tart ones. Montmorency Tart cherries are one of the very few foods that contain significant amounts of actual pre-formed melatonin. Not a precursor your body has to convert, but melatonin itself already in the fruit. Research published in the European Journal of Nutrition found that consuming Montmorency Tart cherry juice led to measurable increases in urinary melatonin levels and significant improvements in sleep duration and quality. About half a cup of 100% concentrated tart cherry juice, not the cocktail blend, taken with your ashwagandha tea about 90 minutes before bed, gives you a powerful cortisol calming and melatonin supporting 1-2 combination. Enjoying this video? Hit that like button. It's free, takes half a second, and helps more people discover these helpful tips. Also, share it with a friend who needs better sleep. Don't forget to click more in the description for product links and study sources. Alright, let's keep going. Our second herb sounds like it belongs in an ancient legend, because it basically does. Reishi mushroom, known in traditional Chinese medicine as lingji, which translates to mushroom of immortality. For centuries, TCM practitioners reserved it specifically for patients who came in describing themselves as wired but tired, mentally exhausted but unable to rest. Which, by the way, is the textbook description of elevated evening cortisol. Ancient healers didn't have cortisol labs, they just had really good observational skills. Research suggests reishi contains two distinct families of active compounds, polysaccharides and triterpenes, and it's the triterpenes that are particularly relevant here. Studies indicate they help calm your sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight mode, and help support the transition into your parasympathetic state, your rest and digest mode. What makes reishi unique is that it isn't a sedative. It doesn't just knock you out. Instead, it supports your body's natural ability to relax, helping you maintain a healthy sleep cycle without the grogginess. Instead of a heavy-handed sedative, reishi is more like a master dimmer switch. It gently lowers the intensity of your day until your body realizes it's officially time for the main event, sleep. And reishi also brings its own magnesium contribution. It is a naturally occurring source of organic magnesium, which is one of the primary reasons TCM used it as a heart tonic for millennia. It supports heart muscle relaxation and improves what scientists now call vagal tone, the functional strength of your vagus nerve, the main neural highway of your parasympathetic system, running from your brain all the way to your gut. Better vagal tone means your body shifts gears into rest mode faster and stays there longer. For your reishi synergy food, we are going with pistachios, and I love this one because it surprises people every single time. Yes, the little green nut you literally cannot stop eating once you open the bag. It turns out there is a reason your body is drawn to them. Research published in 2017 found that pistachios contain melatonin at concentrations that significantly exceed most other commonly consumed plant foods. We are not talking about trace amounts. We are talking about levels meaningful enough to contribute to your body's melatonin pool. About 20 to 25 grams, roughly a small, sensible handful, not the entire bag, I know it's hard. About 60 minutes before bed, paired with your Reishi tea, creates a powerful synergy. The Reishi prepares your nervous system to receive melatonin. The pistachios deliver it. Our third herb is the hidden gem of this entire video, and honestly, I would bet that most people watching this have never heard of it. It is called Ashitaba. It comes from Hachijo Island, which is a small volcanic island off the coast of Japan, where it has been consumed as a longevity food for centuries. The people of Hachijo Island were historically noted for exceptional health and long life. Its name, Ashitaba, means tomorrow's leaf, because if you pick a leaf today, a fresh one grows back tomorrow. There is poetry in that for a plant traditionally associated with longevity. Ashitaba contains a class of unique compounds called chalcones, and research published in Nature Communications suggests these chalcones may support the body's natural process of autophagy. Autophagy is your body's internal cellular recycling program. Your cells identify old, damaged proteins and cellular waste, break them down, and repurpose the raw materials. Think of it as your body's ultimate spring cleaning. If a cell part isn't serving a purpose, it gets recycled to make room for something new. The critical connection to our topic research suggests autophagy peaks during deep sleep, but only when cortisol levels are low. High cortisol is like a do not disturb sign that keeps your cleaning crew locked out. Ashitaba helps lower that barrier. Here is the elegant magnesium connection I love most. Ashitaba is exceptionally rich in chlorophyll, and at the very center of every single chlorophyll molecule in nature is a magnesium atom. It is literally the element that makes photosynthesis possible. When you consume Ashitaba, you are delivering what scientists call green bioavailable magnesium, bound within the chlorophyll matrix in a form your body absorbs particularly efficiently. This green magnesium then directly supports the final enzymatic step in your pineal gland, the conversion of serotonin into melatonin. Sunlight powers the plant through magnesium. That same magnesium helps power your rest. I find that genuinely beautiful. Your synergy food for Ashitaba is walnuts. On the science side, walnuts are one of the rare plant foods that contain actual preformed melatonin, and their omega-3 fatty acids help protect the delicate chalcone compounds in Ashitaba from oxidizing before they reach your cells, ensuring they arrive intact and active. On the TCM side, walnuts have been called the kidney nut in Chinese medicine for centuries, because their physical resemblance to the human brain and kidney was taken as a signature of their therapeutic affinity. Ancient wisdom, modern confirmation. About 7 to 10 walnut halves alongside your Ashitaba nightcap 30 minutes before bed rounds out this protocol perfectly. Now let's look at how you might pull all three herbs and synergy foods together into a practical evening routine. Remember, this is an educational example of a ritual, not a medical prescription. Always listen to your body first. This is the part you want to screenshot. Step 1, 90 minutes before bed. Brew a warm ashwagandha root tea, or mix half a teaspoon of quality ashwagandha root powder into warm water. Pair it with about half a cup of 100% concentrated Montmorency Tart cherry juice. This combination helps support a healthy HPA cortisol response, while simultaneously loading your system with direct preformed melatonin from the cherries. Step 2, 60 minutes before bed. Brew your reishi mushroom tea, a quality dried slice or a half teaspoon of reishi extract powder. While it steeps, enjoy your small handful of pistachios, about 20 to 25 grams. Your reishi is now supporting your parasympathetic nervous system, and the pistachios are adding another wave of plant-based melatonin to your bloodstream. This is your golden kernel moment. Step 3, 30 minutes before bed. Your Ashitaba nightcap. Brew fresh Ashitaba tea or use a half teaspoon of quality Ashitaba powder in warm water. Enjoy 7 to 10 walnut halves alongside it. This is your cellular cleaning crew clocking in for the night shift. The chalcones are supporting your autophagy pathway, and the green magnesium is completing the final step of melatonin synthesis in your pineal gland. And threading through all three steps, your magnesium foundation. Aim for 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium daily from food. A quarter cup of pumpkin seeds gives you roughly 190 milligrams. 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds add another 60 milligrams. A generous serving of dark leafy greens like arugula or Swiss chard contributes another 75 to 100 milligrams. And yes, 1 small square of 85% or higher dark chocolate adds another 30 to 40 milligrams. And it is practically your civic duty at that point. If you choose to supplement, research suggests magnesium glycinate is the most bioavailable form and the least likely to cause digestive discomfort. As always, I am a practitioner, not your physician, and this is not a prescription. Research suggests these 3 herbs are well tolerated by most adults, but there are important individual considerations. Ashwagandha may interact with thyroid medications and immunosuppressants. Please check with your provider if either applies to you. Reishi may have mild blood-thinning properties, relevant if you are on anticoagulant medications. And as with any new addition to your routine, start with smaller amounts to see how your individual body responds before working up to full amounts. Your healthcare provider is your first conversation, always. If you want the complete measurements, T ratios, sourcing guide, and a printable recipe card for this full evening protocol, comment the word sleep below. Your deep sleep, your cellular repair, and your melatonin are ready and waiting. Give them the conditions they need to work. Want more health tips like this? Hit subscribe and the bell so you never miss out. Check out my other videos on superfoods, vitamins, and natural remedies. Tons of research-backed content waiting for you. Remember, your health is your wealth. Stay healthy, stay vibrant, stay OmniHealthy.